The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Welcome. Hope everyone's had a great weekend and I'm ready to take on the markets. Let's get my phone ready. There we go. Oh. And okay. Happy Monday, Andrew. Good morning, baby fish. So let's look at the markets overnight. We've been rising up. Rising up. We opened with a gap up. And we dipped a little bit, but mostly it's been green. Green, 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 green. 12,043 is our low. 12,180 was our high. So about 140 points of volume on the NQ. Ouch. Copper's been rising up. That's 280 ticks of volume. I mean of range, not volume, range. There we go. I figured I had a stream over the weekend, even though I streamed last night. About 16. A bit more than that. About 17.5 points of range on the gold. Pretty much straight up until this pullback recently. UltraBond's been dropping. About a point and 2/3 of range. Crude oil dropped last night. Trying to shoot back up now. About 5 points of range. And natural gas is making, excuse me, I got hiccups. New daily high right now. And that it's natural gas back above 7. So it was last night too, and I just didn't look at it. About 160 ticks of range. We're ready to tackle the markets. Market tackler. So, ooh, big move down there on crude. 46 ticks there. And Q pulling back. Started trading YM. CA. And trading YM is going to be a problem for me because I'm going to keep wanting to say CA. But thinking it's might be better for me right now than NQ. But we shall see. So, looking at NQ here, that line's gone. It's like we bounced off. I have no idea what that line's from. I guess it's supposed to be up there. So we really didn't bounce off of it because it was supposed to be up there. We're getting into the resistance from a week ago? No, 10 days ago. Interesting to see because that line's actually from there. So we'll change that. On the 8th, we hit a high of 12,189. Today is our high today's, yeah, I'm speaking good, 12,180. All right, that doesn't look right. Sorry, that was 12,221. Let's see if we continue to head up. Seems like due for a pullback. Not a prediction, not financial advice. I'm up on the Apex account by $287. I got 2 nice trades on copper last night. I started off up on the gauntlet and then just did some bad plays on YM and not happy with myself there. But now we're doing TickTickTrader. Copper's rising up. Excuse me a second. Natural gas just fell. Anybody do anything fun over the weekend? I will not be broadcasting this evening or tomorrow evening on Sharevision. I'll be watching the Major League Baseball All-Star festivities. That does not affect the morning streams at all. Things popping, hopping, stopping, popping like a rabbit. NQ pulling back here. That's why I'm doing. Why I'm not as much of a pullback here. Let's see here. Been a decent move up there. Russell's already pulled back. Let's see what's NQ doing now. NQ's sitting right there, as is ES. Sitting there. Morning, DN. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Agriculture overnight looks a little spotty. There's the break of that. Interesting. YM's very not pulling back as much as the other indices there. Got 2.5 minutes, no, just under 3 minutes on this 5-minute candle. Oh, big bounce. Then back down. That was weird. Went boom, up, down. Kind of interesting how these indices are going at different paces based and stuff. You see, Russell's already come down, and I would already be in a trade on the Russell based on my criteria. NQ and ES are just barely there, and YM isn't anywhere close. Ooh, New Zealand dollar just dropped. I didn't look to see if we had news this morning. I don't think we do, but we'll look. Canadian housing starts annualized comes out in half an hour. And U.S. NAHB housing market index comes out at 10 Eastern. Other than that, nothing much today. Housing starts number for U.S. comes out tomorrow. Taking a short here. Taking a short on 2MNQ. If YM catches up, maybe we'll do a YM if it ever catches up. Now we'll stick with MNQ. And see where we go from here. Pulling back up on me. So this is the hardest one for me here, where it comes down and then kind of hangs there and reverses. Probably jump out of this if it continues to show that green move up there on this candle. I remember Netflix dropped huge last time, if I remember right. Tesla, that's the big one. Yeah. Push down here a little bit. So watching this here, gonna pull it if it comes up any higher. Also got some breakfast in front of me, so I'm gonna quickly gobble that down while we watch this trade. Reggie, good morning. No, I did not. Didn't get to it. I ended up, must have needed sleep because I ended up sleeping like 12 hours on Saturday, so kind of cut my weekend a little bit short. Couldn't believe when I woke up at nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Just pulling up and then pulling back. The 5-minute candle closed. I think I'm going to cut it because it really kind of looks like more like it wants to go up than down. I could wait to see if it gets back above these 1-minute candle highs, but it looks like it. I just will shut it down. This is me hemming and hawing, watching the bid and the ask. So still on the agenda, I just haven't gotten there yet. Close that out. Looks like we have strength today in the market. Dow's continuing to head up. It's fallen, fallen, fallen. Fast. Slow morning though. These aren't big candles for NQ at all. YM smaller candles as well. How's your learning going, Reggie? Kappa? I don't know what Copper's yelling about. Must have touched the EMA. So off of that signal or whatever you want to call it, I would have got my 20 ticks on Copper. Blue portion all. Okay. Indecisive here. Gold's continuing to grind down. It's come down nicely, but would have needed a big stop. What's up? So I should have stayed in that trade. Darn it. I cut my losses quickly, but I don't know. Q's confusing me here. For now, I think I'm going to stay out. We'll see what YM does here. YM does going back just a tad. This is the NQ hourly chart. We are kind of trending downward after that rise up most of the night. Something we'll keep an eye on. Quick move down. See if I should have taken that. Just about the top of the hour here. Another 90 seconds or so. We'll see where we go from there. Not a lot happening here right now. Nice little pop up there on gold. Let's see what happens here at the top of the hour. If you're enjoying the content here, appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Continue to grow. If you haven't already joined the herd and subscribed, well, for that, you need to do that as well. Odd. And there's NQ popping back up there at the top of the hour. Which is why I waited to get back in. Copper pulling back here some. Macro view on copper. Shows this move up. Now maybe topping and pulling back. Other than that, not a whole lot here at the top of the hour. Crude, after that big move down there, is grinding back up. And Q hanging below its EMA. Trying to get above it. So is the ES. Dow doing just a sideways type action. Copper. Might take this short here. It gets back below this 3.3085. It's only like 5 ticks above there. Pop back up from there. NQ popping back up again. Crude. Strong move up. NQ strong. Is trying to do a stronger. It's only a 4-point candle. Natural gas trying to pop back up. Reminder, this Wednesday, right after I'm done with the stream here at 11 a.m., I pop over to Weenie Trades and we're talking with Greg about trading and a whole bunch of other stuff. Live on Weenie Trades. Hope you'll join me there. Not sure how long I'll be over there, we'll see. But it should be a fun time talking with another trader. We share a lot of the same subscribers. He trades options and futures. Crude or NQ or YM? That's the question. Got 90 seconds to decide which one of these I want to take along. Everything's popping up besides gold. Gold came up nicely in that last candle and then came right back down. Big candle here on crude. 50 ticks, 55 ticks. Huge candles like that are bigger than any other recent candle make me a little bit concerned of a pullback on the next candle. Let's look at YM on a more 1-minute chart. I already kind of missed the entry there, though it's only going up like 10. Yeah, it's pulling back. Yep. Indices just gave it up. Now the question is crude. Is crude going to continue to rise? Wheat. Let's check out the grain product, which isn't on that chart. Oh, nice move on wheat there, yeah. Nice 4-point candle. Nearing high of session. So I didn't jump in on crude, and I should have. Wow, yeah, it's just that I should have jumped in on crude. Someone smacked me for that one. I'm not taking advantage of that. Natural gas made a new high of the day. After that pullback, just came all the way back. Big candle there on the RB. The big candles out, like I said, big candles out of the blue scare me because they often have a pullback right after, as you know, the opposite side steps in. Oftentimes just for one candle, and that's why I didn't get in on this crude. But obviously I should have. Meanwhile, NQ and all the indices are just totally undecided what they want to do today. They're like, oh my God, there's like no news. What am I supposed to do today? I'll have to try to remember check on the agriculture. Wheat and corn has made a nice move. I have to try to remember to check on agriculture at the open because I'm always afraid if I get into a trade now that I don't know. I mean, I watch my trades like a hawk, so I don't know why I'm always afraid of it, but I'm always afraid I'm going to forget to close it before that 45-minute hiatus and end up failing one of the evals. So gold came back up to that EMA and then just dumped right back down by over 2 points. Gold trying to hang above 1700. Keeps coming down close. Speaking of things hanging above, Bitcoin got up to 22,000. That's hanging above there. Been a pretty nice rise since it's open. Not that it ever closes, but there's a separation there, and you can see that's about when this move up started. So waiting for our opportunities. So I forgot about copper. Darn it. I gotta get better at that. I was watching copper. I said I wanted to get it if it got below the low of that candle because it pulled back and it did. Well, this candle is 3.3085. We're down to 3.3065. I could theoretically get in here because it's only 4 ticks. But honestly, this would have been the actual entry. Once it came up, failed to get above the EMA, came back down. Still coming. This is probably going to end up. I hate getting into moves when they're already happening, but I probably should try that more. We'll see where this goes. UltraBond is kind of flat right now. After this big move down overnight, one pullback, another move down. Looks like it might be actually moving down. So this is also where I struggle. You see how it just stayed on that line, then popped back up a little bit, and then there down. That should have been a good indication for me to get in. There we are. The Bollinger. Grab some supplements. And that fun stuff. Crude pull back. Copper? Did copper pop back up? Hey, wow. So glad I didn't get in that. So now I should get in this. Already up 6 ticks off that. On a 1 minute chart? Yeah, I am on a 1 minute chart. Wow. Okay. Wow, where did this boost from copper come up? I meant to be on a 5-minute chart, but still. Wow. 30 ticks all out of the blue on copper there. The UltraBond continuing to come down. Up and now back down on AQ. YM down to its EMA. Okay. Pulling back. I think we've been kind of consolidating here for the last couple hours. Low there, 12,133. We're at 12,145 now, looking like it wants to head down. YM very close to touching its EMA there, pulling back though, like it's scared. Natural gas. Still nothing moving at fast velocity at all. Oops. Now it's coming down. Down, down, down. Oh, crap. I was just getting an NQ chart and it burst down by 5 points. Oh, there's our break on the YM. Morning, CBR. How's your weekend? Short here on NQ. Oh, nice. Taking it off the table there for a small gain. I think it was like 75 bucks or something. Let's look. Up $21 now after being down 34, so it's about a $55 win. Nothing to write home about, but gets me back in green. I got out too soon again, as usual. 2 minutes ago, decided if I want to get in on the Dow trade. Yeah, pull back there. I didn't get out too soon. Too jumpy, way too jumpy. Awesome, CBR, that's great. Yep, this is continuing to head down here. I was an idiot for getting out. I gotta stop that. I gotta have conviction. Nice candle down that I could have got a lot more out of. I let a little bit of green scare me away. I could have had 9 more points now. But now we'll look at the Dow here, which is my main thing I want to start trading anyway, I think. Looks like it might bounce. Big candle down on the Dow, 3940.7 at a $200 candle. Still heading down. So this is my move of the day, and I got out way too early. And while we wait for the next opportunity, how about a word from our sponsor? Platinum. Copper pulled back after that big move up and is now continuing to head up. So pull back down on YM. So I hesitated because of the big move down and the hanging, but it looks like I should have taken it. I'm saying that too much already this morning. I'm still being hesitant, way too hesitant, way too conservative. Decent sustained move down here. You can see if I got in off of this first time it turned blue. I needed about a 10-point stop and it's gone 30. I could have waited until it broke below the midline there on the Bollingers on the RSI. It should have been 55. Let's see, it's this candle. Wouldn't need as much of a stop. And again, so gone 30 points. So definitely a missed opportunity there. Got a small win on that, like 2 points, but could have got much more. Much more. YM is continuing. Ooh, everything's red right now. Red. UltraBond continuing to come down as well. I gotta get better at recognizing these moves. Although that was a pretty harsh. Getting down to here, so that actually could have played that pullback there, but still continuing down. So indices and the bonds heading down at the same time. That's interesting. And Q trying to get down to 12,100 again after hitting a high today of, what did I say the high was? 12,180. So from the high, it's pulled back 70 points. These big moves down. Looks like the next support might be here, which is 101. So I mean that's basically just the even number. Hey, no Mr. G yet today. Yes. They fall back under 3,900. And Bitcoin fell under 22,000. So everything's selling off right here. What's wheat doing? A little bit of a pullback there in wheat. It looks like just about everything's red on this current candle besides the pound. A lot of red in the market all of a sudden. Idiot. I'm an idiot. We're not taking that trade. Copper. Already down to its EMA. New 5-minute candle just formed. So moved up big, came back down, tried to come up, hit that band, and then came down. And it's already almost given back the entire big green candle. Hopefully that big green candle wasn't a gift, because giving it back would be rude. Good morning, Burl. Welcome. How was the weekend? Uh, Kind of watching here, waiting for a good setup. I mean, I've already ignored a whole bunch of good setups, so. Eh, normal. My life is not very interesting. Did sleep for 12 hours on Saturday. But what sucked is then I couldn't sleep on Sunday. I woke up early, couldn't fall back to sleep, so I didn't really catch up on sleep at all. Bouncing here a bit on the indices. NQ managed to stay above 12,100. Copper back up over its EMA. Crude wants attention. I hate a needy petroleum product. It's pulling back. Less than half an hour until crude desk opens. And Q with a slightly bullish engulfing candle there on the way back up. And while copper's giving me fits here with 20 seconds to go, it pulled back. Oops. And Q candle up, then coming back down. All the indices seem to be following that same path. Oops. Oops, 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 what's behind here? Crude, natural gas, copper, and the pound. Oh, crude is back below its EMA. Got a little over 3 minutes on this candle. Like a candle in the wind. So reminder, folks, that for those of you that stop over at Sharevision in the evenings, there will be no evening stream tonight or tomorrow night. I am taking both nights off to watch the Major League Baseball All-Star festivities. Less than an hour to the bell. Copper coming back down here now. That 5-minute chart show me it's still there banging on the EMA. Docile market right now. I do love saying the word docile. I don't know why. Sounds like a nice word, docile. I'm weird, in case y'all haven't figured that one out. Hello, Nova. I'm very sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, no, they don't offer any discounts and resets. Been trying to convince them that they need to at least offer a free reset on subscription renewal, but so far that's fallen on deaf ears. Excellent. I'd love to have you here at TickTick. Sponsor this channel. Link is in the video description below, or posted by Nightbot regularly. You can get the, finish the eval as soon as you can. No minimum trading days. If you're into Jigsaw and journal ticks, that's all free. If you have any questions about TickTick, I'm pretty knowledgeable. I've gotten up to speed pretty well on them. The copper looks like it's bouncing back up. Bouncing copper. Not something you see every day. Gold. Trying to maybe start leveling out there. Crude also kind of bounced. Slower morning so far. Morning, John. How are you doing? UltraBond continuing to grind down here. Definitely was a missed opportunity. It's come down a full point. Hey, Black Beauty. How you doing? How's oil treating you? The no minimum trading days, the free jigsaw or bookmap. Bookmap hasn't been added yet, but it's supposed to be coming. If you're into those pieces of software, Um, One-time setup fee instead of a monthly fee after funding. Once you pay that one-time setup fee, there's uh, no fees after that. Once you're when you're funded, 100 if you wait 40 days for a withdrawal, any type of withdrawal on your funded account, then you get 100% of your first 3 months earnings. Um, Otherwise, if you want to withdraw early before your 40 days, then it's a 50-50 split. Uh, Actually, I was working on a video that had 5 advantages. Hold up. Let me find that graphic I made. Your funded account set up in one day, free journal ticks, free jigsaw, book map, no minimum training days or consistency rule. I think I forgot to save number 5. Well, that sucks. I swear I saved number. Oh yeah, there it is. And yeah, the no monthly fees on the funded accounts. So, from what I've heard, they're also working on it's close to if you like Tradeovate and be able to trade on TradingView. Supposedly that's close as well, but I don't know what exactly the definition of close is. Yeah, you do gotta keep your safety threshold in the funded account for a full year. And yeah, I think there is a $1,000 minimum withdrawal, which is something if I stay with TickTick, I'm going to try and convince them to change. Crude popping, trying to get back above 97 here. And Q continuing to kind of grind down. We are 8 minutes from the top of the hour. Every time I give the time like that, I feel like a disc jockey. Going 8 o'clock here on WOX. Let's get a traffic report. I do too. I like to be able to just trade off NinjaTrader. I mean, not, I'm sorry. Yeah. Trade off a TradingView since I do all my charting off a TradingView. Not having to quickly find a NinjaTrader chart when I decide I like something that I see on TradingView. Kind of watching here and there. A little more than 4 minutes at the top of the hour. See if any increased volatility comes in. We'll probably see some on crude. Gold's trying to creep up there, but very small candles. There's a bigger candle on gold. Because I had to make fun of its size. So that's a 2-point candle. So we had a little bit of the the market came down a little bit. You see here on Q, that would have been a nice move. And then it's been just hanging between 104, 120 cents. Waiting for it to do something. I should have taken this long on gold. Said that a couple of times now. Things, obviously. Because I'm an idiot. And Q's popped up 10 points here, back up to 12,126. Let's see what the top of the hour brings. Crude desk opening here. There's the top of the hour. That was about 10 seconds early. Yep, crude popping. 30 ticks on this candle. I was gonna go long there because it kind of looked bullish. But oftentimes when things look bullish, when the crude desk opens, they'll do something opposite to start. But ouch, it's already up 60 ticks. Only thing really doing anything right here yet. Quieter morning here. Oh wow, look at Crude go. Crude's trying to get back above 98. Hit 97. There we go. 98. That's a full point candle. Wow. And I blew up the wrong chart. Hey Frankie, haven't seen you in a while. How you been doing? Crude's continuing to head up here. Wow. 120 ticks on this candle. This is almost sure to give you Lyme disease. Gold completely pulled back. I wish you good luck there, Frankie. Taking a break to refine things is always a good idea. UltraBond continuing to grind down. I said, ticks as in like they give you Lyme disease. It was a bad joke. Those little disgusting critters. I try. Most of my jokes fall flat, but I try. And Q coming down here. Copper did end up finally deciding which way it wants to go, but it's not going real fast. Enjoying today's content, folks? Please remember to hit that thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. The like button helps the channel grow. Good morning, Mr. G. You're late. I have to dock you pay. See, we have a new subscriber, but it doesn't tell me who. So welcome, whoever subscribed. Great job, G. Welcome, Ace. Good morning. How was your weekend? How's that finger healing? Hey, RJ. Gold popping back down. Except for this move up on crude, it's been a pretty boring morning. But I am green on 2 or 3 accounts and I haven't traded one. Thank you, Ace. Gold pulling back here. Wow, you're okay now, RJ? They gave you an epi pen or? You think the dog set you up? No, I'm not really leaning either way. Well, I mean, I do the TickTickTrader account in the mornings because they're sponsoring the stream. And then in the evenings I switch off between the Apex and the Earn the Trades. Good, yeah, definitely make sure you carry that EpiPen. If I can't get the Apex account passed by the renewal date, that one will go away. So docile morning, there's that word again, usually means an explosive open, so we'll see what happens. We're about 19 minutes from the bell. Which is a perfect time for a word from our sponsor. Wow. Looking at my phone, I don't know if I'm behind that much or if the whole entire stream is behind that much. It looks like my delay right now is like almost 30 seconds. I'm not sure why. Oh. Huh. Okay, I had a little drop in the stream there for some reason. We appear to be back. Yeah, it was done that day. It was just switching out stoves. It was done within like that 15 minutes. UltraBond popped up here pretty significantly, about 20 ticks in the last 10 minutes. We're 15 minutes from the bell. Wow. She sounds delightful. Yep, it's a 1 month trial on the sponsorship, so I'm not sure they're going to continue after this month, but for this month it's a nice little deal. I can't complain. Copper coming back down here with on their 15 minutes to the bell. Hey, accolades. Board trades are always the best trades, Ace. I think as for why not, I'm not. I mean, I'm not sure. This company's a little weird. I mean, I like them, and I think they're a good product, but I think they're. I think they may expect more performance than they're gonna get, and it's not based on what I can give them. It's based on just market conditions. How's the trading this morning, accolades? So, up or down today, guys? I'm thinking down, but I try not to have a bias. Excellent, accolades. Cool. Cool, RJ. 933. Oh yeah, I see 933 down there. Last pullback that from when it was coming up. We are 10 minutes until the bell. I didn't know we had train futures. I'll go long on Amtrak. The farmer in the Dell. Yes, thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Also, a quick reminder, this coming Wednesday, 20th, after I'm done streaming here, I'm heading over to Weenie Trades Live to talk with Greg about trading, about other stuff. I have no idea what he has planned, but I'll be a guest on Weenie Trades Live starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. Hope you join me over there. He's a streamer. We share a bunch of subscribers that go back and forth between me and him. Trades options and futures. So he invited me to be a guest over there. So going over there on Wednesday Should be a fun time. And I think I finally figured out why it's called weenie trades, because the slogan is no trade is too small. So that makes sense. Ooh, big pop up there in gold, 2 points. And Q trying to curl up here a bit. No. Just hearing someone doing some cleaning in the background. Not sure what birds you're hearing. Someone hit you upside the head. Gold, still trying to curl up here. Crude trying to get up to 99. And Q with a little bop up here, back up to 12,130. So about 3 minutes until the bell. Let's see if we get some excitement then. Ace always gets his 2. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Just 1 minute till the open. Crude still under 99. Let's see. Let's play the feud. Ding, 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 ding. Nope, not yet. I'm 30 seconds early. Oops. Sorry. No ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Slightly green on ES, slightly red on NQ. Oh, big move down on corn. Copper doesn't care. 15 points down on NQ. ES slightly down at a point. Crude's above 99. $22 points down on NASDAQ. Saved y'all from a vicious sneeze coming through the mic. 30 points down now on NQ. I pull him back. This isn't a real exciting open yet. Gold continuing to head up to 17.16. NQ pulling all the way back up, only down 2 points now. ES is green by 2. Back up to 3,900. Wheat pop up there. Maybe a good call by Babyfish earlier, saying felt wheat was going to continue up. Wow, 30 people here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Watching for opportunities here. Yep, we're back to green here on the NASDAQ. Up 9 points since the open. ES pullback there, now only up a point. Thinking Ace got his 2 points, but I'm not sure. Strong move up now on NQ, up to, it's just indecisive. It's going up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, AB start. 39.05 on the supply zone. I heard marathons are good places for that. Especially toward the end when they're real exhausted. Don't even need a trap. NQ heading up on my horrible jokes. 25 points. Got 90 seconds to go on this 5-minute opening candle. Showing strength. Rising up. ES up 5.5. Very, very true, Ace. Oh, look at this move on copper. So, darn. Gosh darn it. All agriculture heading up. Wow, look at that move on wheat. I should have listened to Babyfish and took a wheat trade there. Yep, definitely should have. Definitely gonna start looking at ag more. I'm looking for things that move slower lately. NQ pulling back here on the second 5-minute candle. Big move down. Dow's still showing trying to show strength. $25 points back down on NQ. Back up. So very indecisive here. Just curious what the 1 minute wrong chart. 1 minute chart looks like. Oh, that 1 minute chart actually would have been interesting to play. That big move down kind of facilitated. I could have grabbed that. Oh yeah, that would have been nice. This one would have faked me out though. And we're back to green on this 5-minute candle on NQ. AQ did break down below 12,100, but immediately came back up. UltraBond's hanging on a DMA again. It likes it there. It's comfortable. We all like our comfortable spots. You might hear some noise as in my Walmart order is here early. But we'll try to keep it to a minimum. So our morning right now is still boring. I've missed a couple moves. I'm not sure exactly how I would have caught this copper. Let me see how it looks. Well, again, this is copper been best on the 1 minute. You see right there, that's a perfect trigger candle right there. Boom. Shaka laka. While the UltraBond's continuing to try and push down. Up, down, left, right. Dow's trying to push up. Russell's pulling back. There's a move down on NQ. Are we going to head back down below 100? That is the question. That is the question of the day. Or at least a minute. Yeah, big move down here on NQ. Under 100. Right at a Bollinger. Pop-Tarts? What about Pop-Tarts? I would definitely short Pop-Tarts. No, I don't eat carbs. You heard me playing with eggs, egg cartons, as I was putting them away. Yes, I am doing multiple things at once here. I am multi-talented. But no, Pop-Tarts are definitely out of my. I got the two 18 packs of eggs, but they had cellophane around them, so I was removing that before putting them in the fridge. Yeah. I eat a lot of eggs. 6 a day. So still no direction here. Oh no, it's okay. I'm not upset. You're fine. Nothing to be sorry about. I would be curious too. But yeah, it's never going to be something carbish. Nice. Ace? Wait, 96.25? Oh yeah, 90. Okay, yeah, 96.20. Okay, I see that. Nice. Ace. Crude above 99 and try to rise up. Looking for something here. I want to take a trade, but I'm not going to just do an ace and do a trade because I'm bored. No, I'm kidding. If I don't stay away from carbs, there's a good chance that I would end up having to host this stream while being dead. Thank you. Well, thank you, Ace. So we're coming up here on NQ into these downward trending bands. So I'm thinking we're going to reverse. Maybe, possibly. Could be. Gold trying to come down. Did we already determine the challenges of that ace? Oh, NQ just blew up. 32 points up. Cool. Interesting. Well, keep an eye on that. So gold's trying. I mean, the NQ is trying to hit the high of the day. Close, but no cigar. 12,180. We're about. We hit 12,165 and that little burst up, but it's pulling back down to 12,150. Big wicks. We topped out exactly, almost exactly at the spot of that candle from 2 hours ago. Copper coming down here into these upward trending bands though on the 1 minute chart. What does the 5 minute look like? 5 minute, like that. We'll watch this here for a sec. Bearish engulfing on the 5. Up, pop back up. Bounced off that band, kinda, maybe. ES made the cleaner move here. Should have taken that. Russell's sideways. Oh, Dow's coming down. Down with the Dow. Yep, beans are rising up. So Dow's the first one to drop here of the 4 indices. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I mean, the 4 indices. 3 minutes on this 5 minute candle. I think I need to hire something to watch the charts for me. Like say in my ear, hey, check out the gold chart. Check out the crude chart. Like a producer. So NQ's recent low is NQ YM recent low. 31,479. YM. It's a shame the Canadian dollar's symbol is in CA. You know, you can trade the Dow and the Canadian dollar and say you're trading the YMCA. Seems the whole world's having trouble with supply zones right now. Taking a short here on the YM. Bouncing though. Meant to only do one contract, I did two. So a hope. Ouch. Spiked up, we're out. Stopped out of that trade. Okay. I have a feeling I just didn't have a big enough stop there. We'll see what happens. Ah, yep, I did. Look at that. Oh, man. So let's see. I stopped out at 29. It spiked up to 35 and now down to, oh, yep. See, this would have been a beautifully profitable trade with a wider stop. Again, I gotta stop these smaller stops. Stupid of me. And my plan was for 25-point stop or tick or whatever you call it on YM. And I only used 50. Meanwhile, copper's grinding up. I should have took the long there. Ow. Pay no attention to the sound of pain coming from my mouth as I just dropped something on my foot. So yeah, look at that. That that's now going 42 points down on the Dow, and I got stopped out on it. It's still going. So big mistake there on my part. Going back now on NQ. So it's interesting how YM broke down here, but the others really have. ES is kind of trying. Yeah, that's a, Dow's now down over 50 points since I entered that trade. The more I'm afraid of risk, the more I lose, and I gotta stop that. There's NQ coming down pretty fast. NQ did hit a high of the day, 12,186, and has now come down. Ooh, and there's a bounce on NQ back up off the EMA. Back up to 180. So still no real direction here. I mean, YM gave us a good trade, but I didn't take it. Or I got stopped out before it went. You see, it's still going. Look at that. Over 60. That is frustrating. Copper, though, trying to come down again. ES trying here as well. An hour, I mean, we're over a half an hour since the bell. We still really haven't established a direction. Well, I guess sideways is a direction, but not the direction we're looking for. Natural gas. Look at natural gas is grinding up though. So look at this. This is natural gas. The yellow line is where I was at when we opened the stream, and you see how far it's come up. Several $1,000s a contract, I believe. And of course, oil also came up to a new daily high. Copper hit a new daily high. Gold did nothing. UltraBond hit a new daily low. And now we wait for the next possibility. Agriculture is just kind of hemming and hawing. I have no idea where I picked up that expression. Maybe a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. That's a move there on NQ, down 16 points. ES has broken below its EMA. YM continues to stagnate. There's a break of the EMA on NQ. 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes on this 5-minute candle. Continue to watch. Gold's also broke the EMA. NQ's bouncing. Who is Wolper? Wolper Gangnam Style. Oh. It's been decades since I watched that movie. Oh yeah, I remember the movie. It was a good movie, I liked it. Do you want to play a game? Eh, things are going up and down. No real direction yet. We're referencing 80s movies and figuring out where I'm getting some of the expressions I say from. Other than that, everything's pretty status quo. Ace, he was here earlier before you were. Alright, no. Burl, not close. Still hoping to get one done this month. I keep doing 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. They come together 'cause opposites attract. Oh, sorry. NQ breaking its EMA. Hope it realizes it has to pay for it. So tired of replacing these EMAs all the time. Corn trying to break its EMA. Strong move down here on NQ. Gold also trying to come down. We actually took a short on gold. Let's see where it takes us. Pausing there. Needs to continue to come. NQ trying to head down through that 12,100. Gold moving down here. Gold bouncing here. Darn it. And maybe bouncing back down. Ace got his 2 points earlier, as usual, plus more. Continuing to watch NQ there. Excellent CVR. All right, Ace, have a great day. Gold does not want to give it up for me. Indices are kind of creeping back up here as that 5-minute candle has 1 minute left. I think gold's going to stop me here. Not yet. New 5-minute candle. Gold's still indecisive. It's decided, I think, that it wants to stop me out. Yep, there's my stop on the ask. There it is. Yay. Okay, we're out of that trade. Your algo. Copper trying to pop up here. Dow continues to come down. Should have taken the NQ trade off of that break. Nice CBR. Yeah, I think things are a little calmer then. Hi, Chef. Why? Where are you at? Is that a walking away because you're doing really well, or walk away because you're doing really badly? UltraBond trying to come up. Alright, folks, if you're enjoying the content, I would appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Continue to try and... Oh, awesome, Chef. Yes. Shut her down. Go relax. Take a bubble bath or something. Sounds like a good idea, Chef. There you go, Burl. There's an example of some good trades today. And Q popping back up, so it didn't go far. Erratic day here. Wait a minute. Chef, do you have the 50K TCP? Or the 25K? Okay, good. Copper's pulling back. Gold bounced off the EMA. Nothing's really moving. I think trade day is looks good, but they're not going to get the same fanfare that the others will because they're another one that puts people on live. So if they fall into the whole top step in our trade category, they can't do the stuff that Apex and all of them do. So market's definitely slow this morning. I mean, things are not moving. We go down, we go up, we go up, we go down. Sounds like an exercise video. Here's a bedtime story about a nice man with a blue Porsche. And Q trying to crawl back up again. Crude trying to come down. About 10:30 on the East Coast. 9:30 here. Stream for another half an hour or so, unless something exciting happens. Not putting my bets on anything exciting happening right now. NQ popping back up. Copper popping back up. Big move up on copper there. Took a long on copper. On Apex, we're up 125 bucks. 10 ticks. I'm cutting it there. Pull back. Probably once again cutting it too soon, but let's see what we get out of that. $350, so 62 bucks after that. We're up 350 on the Apex account. That's 7 straight wins now on copper over the last 4 or 5 days. I should have stayed in. I gotta get better at staying in. I said that twice today. Good morning, Chris. How are you doing? Yeah, I should have stayed in the copper there. I gotta get better at that. I gotta get better at that. Well, here's the thing about copper, Chef. When I first started back in the day, I loved copper. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Oh, look at NASDAQ pop up there. And then something happened. Yeah, I don't know if the market changed and I didn't adjust or something, but in the month of November and December of last year, I like lost 13 straight trades on copper. And I stopped trading it. Just totally stopped. We broke apart, trial separation, and I didn't start trading it again until recently, and now I've gotten 7 in a row on it. So I don't know. I don't know what happened back then or what, but now it seems like I'm doing good with it again. UB's flat. Yeah, I mean, I would like to with that with copper. The thing is, copper is the same size, tick size as like ES. It's 1250. So I don't know. I do need to up the size, especially since I'm trading in on Apex, and I want to either pass Apex or let it go. And I have 2 weeks left still on that subscription. So yeah, I mean they do have a micro copper now. I'm just not sure how easy it is to trade. The entire problem now is not being willing to take enough risk, letting things run, or like earlier I got stopped out on YM because I didn't have a big enough stop, and then it went well in my direction, and it went a nice, very nice trade. I just got to stop that. I gotta the more risk averse I am, the more losses I'm taking. Starting to think I need to like get intoxicated before I trade so my inhibitions go away. Problem with trading heavy size on the Apex though is the fact that it has that constantly trailing drawdown. ATR has bands. Wow, ATR has bands. Oh, ain't that interesting? Star that, and I'll play with that later. I mean, I've been looking at things, and even looking at common sense stomps, or I'm not sure of common sense, but like here, let's say on this trade, that would be way too much risk, but like here, stop should be below, maybe below this, this candle here. That's not that much of a risk. Or even down at the swing low, which in this case wouldn't be that bad. It would be 20 ticks. But, I'm not sure I can get, that'd be a 1R trade, and I would not have, oh yeah, I would have. So, that's a 1-to-1. Using stops like that, like here, putting the stop above this wick, and that would work. So on and so forth. I practice all this, or I should say I chart all this stuff, but then I don't put it into practice. NQ just doesn't know what it wants to do today at all. ES is the same. Gold did come down there nicely. Copper's kind of just hanging out as well. I mean, I'm sorry, crude, not copper. Natural gas continues to rise up, though. If the natural gas is rising, that means it's a leak. Yeah, see, I'm part of me, there's a part of me that thinks that I've heard even like I think Apex in some of their lessons talks about using a stop that's bigger than your target, which it seems like that would work most of the time, or a lot of the time. I'm just so afraid of that one time that wiping out two wins. And it's like I just don't know if I could wrap my head around continuously trying that. But like I notice, you know, oftentimes my trades will go into profit, like say $100 at a time, pull back and maybe stop me out or whatever. Where if I had just taken that 100 or 150, even if it was a bad risk to reward, it's like I'll be getting multiple $150 wins instead of getting stopping out break even or even stopping out at my original stop. I had that happen last night on YM. I was 150 in the profit on two contracts. So it was only $75 a contract. And I was thinking, this is going to run. And I was only looking for like 30 points on it. So it wasn't even looking for a big move. But then it pulled back. And then I'm taking it for a small loss. And I'm like, I just turned it, what would have been $150, which would have got me, because ours are already up on the day, or on the evening, would have got me to my $300 target on that account for the day, and instead I let it come back to be a loser. Copper continues to head up here. Meanwhile, NQ does nothing. Someone poke NQ with a stick to see if it's still alive. This would have been a good trade on gold. And I blew up the NASDAQ chart instead. Let's try that again. This would be a good trade on gold. Let's see here. Now this is where gold stopped me out. Sounds a little early. Now look at this though. I tell myself that I probably should not get into trades where we have upward trending bands. We had upward trending bands. Here the bands that had reached the pinnacle were already starting to head down. This would have been a good trade for over 2 points. Burl, is that true even in midget wrestling? Effective swimming. Okay, I was totally confused there for a minute, RJ. I'm like, well, first, I don't know how to swim, and I'm not sure how this comes into play here. And I agree, Burl. That's you know. I mean, I don't think you always need to have the a better one-to-one. If like you see a trade starting to go your way, and then all of a sudden there's a obvious reason that it's turning against you. Cut it for the profit instead of trying to get that exact reward to risk. Get what you can, because if it starts pulling back or whatever. You can see here, I mean, my entry would have been here. Maybe not even here. And stop of, if I run a 15 tick stop, I'm looking for 20 ticks. 20 ticks is $250. And obviously we would have got there right there and even continued on. But you can see it pulled back a couple of times in that process. But more often than not, in my process, it shows me that this works. Even here, over here, you can see here, again, it would have stayed in that trade and could have continued going. Here, again, you can see how often this works for me. Looking for a 20, there's 20 ticks. And it would have worked there too if I would have even if I would have got in early with the regular stop, the 15 would have worked. Boom. Boom. So right there, that's just in the last, what is this? 8:49, last hour, that's three $250 trades there. Now this is the one that I would have needed to recognize that we had these strong uptrending bands and did not take. But we were below the Bollinger on the RSI, so that should have been told me right there. And then this was another good one. So the last 4 viable trades were all winners. In the last hour and a half, I should be up, assuming I did not use any type of a runner, over $1,000. And yeah, my goal, when I develop these strategies, either with the what's this, the super trend, or this strategy, my goal has always been to use at least 2 or 3. But the problem is on these evals, if you use 3 and it goes to your full stop, you're hurt bad. Or even 2. I mean, if I goes to my full stop on copper, it's over $300 if I use 2. You can see how often this works. Break of the band up. There's my 20. Break of the band, not band, but EMA. Take it there. There's my 20. Now this is where it gets sticky. This is probably where I would have got stopped out. Coming down, and then it reverses. But I mean, not everything is going to be a winner. Yeah, I went like 8 ticks and then reversed. I probably could have got out break even there once I noticed the reversal to get in on that one. Here's another short here. This one's a little bit more. Maybe I should not take it because of the way I was coming into those upward trending. I mean, upward trending bands. But if I had, it would not have gotten to my target. So yeah, one I should not have taken. But it would have got at least partial away. And of course, breaking here, and that would have caught that big candle. So you can see, even if I had taken the 2 losers, or if I had taken this one, actually, That would have led me to the promised land. Maybe. Would have led me closer to the promised land. But, so if those two losers of 15 ticks and four winners of 20 ticks, 80 minus 30, that's 50 ticks at 12.50 a tick. Oh man, math. Dollar $625 profit minus commission. NQ finally decided maybe it wants to come down. Of course it did because I was talking and distracted. Still not below 100 though. I just need to let things happen. I need to do a hands-off approach. Take the trade. I mean, now here's the thing. I mean, I say take the trade and just ignore it and either let it do what it's gonna do. Stop out or go to target or whatever. But I can't really do that on stream because, ignore it because it needs to be up because if I'm not showing my trades, then what's the purpose of being here? Besides entertaining you all with my occasional singing and my odd jokes. So at least, I mean, the trade's got to be in my face. I listen to one guy that's a stock trader on YouTube that says, once you take your trade, if you decided to plan on the trade and you know what you wanted to do, either your target and your stop and all that, then you should just let it go and go start looking for your next trade. And that makes sense. Thanks, RJ. So you guys all eventually become my therapist as I talk all this stuff out verbally, and I don't even have a bill. RJ, have you taken any trades today? I know originally you were short biased, but it hasn't really gone anywhere, up or down. I mean, it went up a little bit, but I mean, I'll be honest. I was surprised that we continued up overnight. I thought we were gonna dump down overnight. So, you know, market seems to have strength. Remember, we are only a week and 2 days away from the FOMC meeting where we're expecting 75 basis points, but some people think it could be 100, which I guess might not have ever been done before. It's only ever done once before, or something like that. And I think if it is 100, I think you're going to see the market tank big. But for now, it's showing strength. What do you guys think? Do you want an extended stream on FOMC day? I don't know if I want to do that new strat anymore. We'll have to see. The fact that I could knock it out of that trade last time scared me. I've never had that happen before. I've had slippage, and I always expect slippage. But the fact that, because if that trade would have went negative instead of positive, that would have blown any account I had. And keep popping back up. It's the first time I've ever used the poll feature. Yeah, I might do it on Sim. I was thinking that too. Just for entertainment value. Of course, then I'm going to hit $5,000 on Sim and be all upset. Yeah, micro is another thought. One micro won't blow the account. So it's a strong 22-point candle here. I mean, if they're always 85% or 80% off, I would, that wouldn't be bad, but hey, TickTick, I need a second account. Why? Oh, because I want to gamble the news. Sure, that'll go over well. So we're going to try 2 micros here on NQ. Kind of forgot about YM, which is what I was originally retrading. Oh, YM's not really doing much. Oh, yeah. CFT is actually, he was on vacation. He's driving home today and tomorrow. He won't be around. Remember, no, it's actually 11 o'clock. I didn't even realize that. So once this trade's done, we'll be done for the day. But remember, no stream tonight on Sharevision because I'm watching the Home Run Derby. So I'll be back tomorrow morning here on YouTube. I'm pretty sure, yeah, today and tomorrow. Because he told us on Discord that he won't be around to mod anything. Lazy SOB, you know. Yeah, that's probably right. It's trying to push back up. So at least I had a good day on Apex, up 350. But I gotta start using multiple contracts on that one because I have like 9 days to make $6,000. Which means that, if I am not close on that Apex account, there we go. If I'm not close on that Apex account on FMLC day, well, that's where I'll use the strat. How many contracts do I trade at a time? I rarely go above one if it's a regular size contract. Micros, I'll do anywhere between 2 and 5. There's a nice, decent little move. So my target's all the way up at 70. It might be a little bit far for today. We had a recent high of 49, which is where we're under here. You can see that spike up right there. 49 is where it's topped out now 3 different times, so I should just take a small gain here because it's right underneath that. No, it's the 100K. $6,000 profit target, I think is what it is. And it's pulling back again after hitting, well, it hit 52 that time. It now all the way back to my entry point. So that was one, again, I used micros. If I had used a regular mini, I would have been up 10 points, $200. I could have taken the profit and gone home. But instead, I'm in a micro, not happy with this 20 bucks. And thus, here we sit. It's dancing on that EMA. Dancing in the dark. Yep, coming down. We're gonna kill it. It just turned the EMA blue. Kill that trade there. It seems like every time I don't take micros though, then it stops me out for a full amount, and then I'm like, why didn't I do that trade in micros? Okay, so we're done for the day. Apex, good. Tick tick, bad. Profit-wise. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. Or today? Tonight. Wow, yeah, I'm just fast forwarding the day, aren't I? I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you all tomorrow here on YouTube. Remember, no Sharevision stream tonight. MLB Home Run Derby instead. I'm not streaming the home run derby. That'd be weird. But hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Or on Discord. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I would love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r ox market trading. Have a great day.